YouTube. Be sure to click the button and subscribe to my channel. If you've been enjoying my content, I started out with like just kind of video dumping, giving you guys a lot of things that I've experienced or different concerts and stuff I go to, but also sprinkle a little me here and there in here. I'm in traffic right now, just driving home, you know what I mean? And I wanted to hop on here, and just share, my thoughts with you guys real quick. And what I was thinking is, it doesn't matter what you do for somebody that's jealous of you or envious of you. It doesn't matter what you do for them. They always gonna try to deflect, things and make it your fault. They say things to you, maybe disrespectful or unkind and not nice. But if you say it back to them, they say you disrespectful. I'm not sure how in 2025 somebody would want you to treat them different than they treat you. I've known it to always be that treat people the way you want to be treated. Or you can treat people the way they want to be treated. That's if you really care. But I'm not sure how people are such on these different high horses these days where they expect people to treat them differently than they're treating somebody else. For me, I am a Bible believer and I'm a Bible reading individual. And I always understood everything as you reap what you sow. So just because you saying it doesn't mean it's not going to happen to you, because it's based on your own actions. Whatever you put into this world, you will get out. There is no shortcuts. There is no way around it. And you can be as assertive if you want to say how you feel, but if you have no accountability and you have no emotional intelligence based on your own self-awareness and your ability to manage relationships, then you're immature. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares. If you're not bringing any value to anyone's life, nobody cares if they cut you off. Their life ain't gonna, you cut them off or whatever the case may be, their life ain't gonna be no different. I mean, I'm not understanding it with this whole internet thing. People get on here and they get a few likes and a few followers and they think they God give to the world. Like, I don't understand where this superiority complex comes from. Like, we're all human beings. We are all here with a purpose. We are here for a specific reason and season and a time and place to impact, whether it be those around us, whether there be many, or whatever the case may be. And an impact happens one person, one interaction at a time. And no matter what facade we create online or in our personal lives or on many different stages, it's the people who know us, that we're responsible for within our immediate influence. And most people, they discredited people that help them. They don't tell people who is actually the one behind it. They don't tell people where they're getting their information from. They just so self-absorbed that they want to make it like they themselves are doing everything. When A is God, and God puts you around certain people when he wants to advance you in certain areas that have a specialization in that area, most likely. Or to help you to heal from something or trauma that you're dealing with. Whether it be self-esteem, whether it be bad habits, whether it be alcoholism, addictions, and all types of other things that God can put people in your life that show you a different way or who inspire you and empower you to do better in that particular area that you may be struggling in. So when people are like, well, God is blessing me, I don't need people, that's crazy. Like, God is the one who is sending certain people into your life. You know what I mean? God is saying, okay, you pray to me for X, Y, and Z. God worked through people as well. God sent people to bless you. But it's crazy how when God sends some people to bless others, they want to be superior in the area that the person God sent is. Give you an example. If someone is really good at marketing, and you may be really good at creating, so God sends you someone who really knows how to market what people create. Now, if you think about it, it's not to say that the person who's creating is not a marketer, because they had to be to create. But if you get someone with more knowledge and more understanding and you collaborate, can you imagine how much more you can get done, and how strategic partnerships, even online, even in the corporate landscape, how when people partner together or what have you, so much revenue and money is created, and wealth, and more customers, and more awareness when two people collaborate, or when a brand collaborates with another brand, or collaborates with another iconic figure, right? Whether it's be a basketball player, or just any type of athlete, or what have you, football player, the list goes on and on. That's why brands go to athletes, and athletes want to connect with brands. Look at what Kanye was able to do with Adidas. Like, wow. You know what I mean? So it's like, life is not a journey where people are meant to excel alone. Everything is actually meant for some form of collaboration or partnership, or to leverage others' strengths and leverage someone else's knowledge in order to implement it back into what you're doing so you can excel in that area. Another thing that I've been seeing with this whole online crap is that people are like pushing back on saying, hey, this person actually helped me. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You don't want to say that you should be glad that someone helped you. It ain't like that they trying to take the credit for all of your work. That's impossible, right? If you've been working 10, 20 years, it's impossible for somebody to take credit for everything that you've done on your own in helping you in maybe 2 years, or whatever the case may be. But I was looking at a situation, some different people, they were arguing back and forth, like, you didn't help me get this show booked or whatever, and you didn't do this, and your manager didn't do that. And I was just like, this is insane. We used to have a culture where they call it pay homage, right? You paying homage to someone who came before you because you showing respect. And then if this person, give you that stamp of approval, you thank them. You give them the credit. We always was taught, give credit where credit is due. What's the problem with that? People so insecure and have such false identities online that they scared to give somebody else the credit, to think that they gonna be looking, I guess, better than them, or to give them some recognition, or maybe they're now gonna get more likes or more hits than them, or whatever the case may be. This stuff is crazy. It don't make no money. So it really don't make no sense. All the biggest collaborations and partnerships come from like strategic partnerships, collaboration, and business deals that where people are coming together with their skills and with sharing opportunities, and they find the right business partner. And it's almost like puzzle pieces. If you find someone that fits together, that have what you don't have, boom, you put it together, and voila, it fits perfectly. You can go 10 times farther. And then there's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, I really appreciate what you've done for me. And that's when in business people either buy out the partnership, or they say, oh, we're gonna go our separate ways, or they decide as a team to sell the company. Now, it is a caveat to that, right? Because everybody isn't a great partner. That's just hands down. That, whether it's relationships, friendships, business, whatever the case may be. But, that's where the spiritual component comes in as well, where you have to pray to God. You have to say, hey, I had to pray and see if this is the right partnership for me. You also have to use discernment to say, okay, is this the right thing I should be involved in right now, in business dealings or relationship or whatever the case may be. But to hope that people stick around as you treat them however or do whatever, you actually, that's disobedience to God in a sense. And when you think about it, it's also going against being right with God. You know what I mean? Because if you operate in righteousness, God is saying all things shall be added unto you. So being right with God and being right with the things that God send you and God give you is a good way to capture more wealth. It's a good way to move yourself forward. You're not going to selfishly utilize the things and the blessings that God has given to you and think that progress or prosperity is in your wheelhouse. It's not. Because with great things come great responsibility. And so people can read the word, people can come up with their own concepts, people can call themselves religious or spiritual, whatever they may be on whatever line of judgment they're operating on, or whatever scale they're operating on. I didn't know it was a scale of you're this spiritual, I'm this spiritual, you're this spiritual. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It is some spiritual ranking based on the time you spent with God or your level of understanding. But at the end of the day, it's about how you make people feel, man. Good people, they gonna always attract and meet good people. Bad people, they gonna attract bad people, and some bad people is trying to basically be predators to good people. And then so many people are code switching, they want to act like they're the good person and everybody did something bad to them. That's a red flag, because that's impossible, right? But if you do something to somebody, don't think it ain't gonna come back to you. Just don't think that. You already know, if you did this to somebody, you disrespectful to somebody gonna be disrespectful to you. But to dismiss it, to not hold yourself accountable, it's just immature. You will be stuck. There's no way you can go to the next level. It's almost like a video game. You can't pass it. You're not going to pass that level because you're refusing to grow. You're refusing to elevate. You're refusing to accept your own flaws. You're refusing to take ownership of your own faults. All you want to do is see yourself in a positive light, which is good, right? There is an exaggeration of self that you have to have, but not to one's detriment. You have to also be in some form of reality and think logical about your own behaviors, because if not, you're delusional. And if a person is delusional, there's no help, because they think when somebody's trying to help them or tell them that they're doing something wrong, that, oh, you in the wrong, or you speaking negative, or you doing this. Sometimes you just need feedback. And I think as we have moved into this culture where people can make money in so many different ways, selling products online, content creation, and all these things, it's different from having a job where you get feedback. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of these skill sets and different things, you have to think positive intent. Just because someone's not telling you something positive about yourself don't mean they're not for you. It just means that they are truly trying to help you, and they're trying to see where your mentality is. Hence, emotional intelligence. Are you self-aware? The more emotional intelligent you are, the better your relationships will be, and the better you will be able to choose to be around other mature people that help you to excel at life and to advance with your everyday tasks, to let you and to help you to get to your goals and accomplish your goals much quicker. Because God sent people to you that are already aligned to your purpose. It's yin and yang. They're going to have something you don't have, and you're going to have something they don't have. But it's how you foster those relationships. It depends on what you're going to get out of it. So at the end of the day, we must treat people the way we want to be treated. You must know you will reap what you sow. And you must hold yourself accountable as an adult to be a better person each day. We say 1% better each day. How do you empower, motivate, and inspire with a realistic and in a reality mindset around your own personal behaviors and how you show up? Well, happy Wednesday, everyone. Please click the button at the bottom to subscribe to my channel for more content. And as we always say here, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Peace.